East Hartford, Connecticut, home to the UCONN Huskies, where basketball has a championship pedigree and there's plenty of enthusiasm for football as well. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UCONN Huskies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready. The Scarlet Knights will put total leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies offense takes the field to start this game off. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball on quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The run from the shotgun. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
They're getting this guy lathered up. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Now from inside the red zone. Lets it fly. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, UConn.
And I absolutely love this play call. You still got a little bit of space while you're not too close to the goal line, where you can run your big tight end right up the middle of the field, run the post route, throw it up to him, let him do the rest, and get the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. He's got it, and he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the boulevard. They go 83 yards on the drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The UConn offense goes back to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking for a man. It's Fagnano. Gets it out quickly. The offense will quickly use the timeout. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Edwards. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, UConn!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on second down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
And the returner goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to move it through the air. And his throw is incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down.
Brings up second down.
They want to just keep throwing it. Setting up the screen. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. They'll run play action. It's complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Trying to find his man on first down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Got it in the middle, it's Monaga. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to run for it. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. He's gonna pass. Grab near the sticks, it's long. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. In the red area, it's Monaga. Smashes through the tackle. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter.
Set to kick this one away.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UConn going back to work on offense. They'll try the run. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Caught near the sticks, it's Sheffield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. It's complete on the right side. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Now on 2nd down. On the run, it's Robinson. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. Got a man, it's Bell. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. UConn will have to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Pressure coming. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's strong. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. He makes the connection, and he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion.
Brings up 2nd down.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker, it's Sheffield. And the Huskies will keep this drive going. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. The aerial assault continues. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Fagnano. Got his man, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. That last completion has him set up 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Huskies! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one match.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He's got him this time. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. To the air on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Snagged in the middle, it's Fletcher. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 3.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And now a critical extra point attempt here. And he splits the uprights, and we're tied in the 4th. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they've got it locked up in the final minute after the touchdown and extra point. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Line gets set, first down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. No, he just flat ran over it. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
At the 45. And first down for the offense.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Off the play fake on first down. Throwing right. Got it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Rutgers! And they're on top here in overtime. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score. Rutgers 28, UCONN.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Going up top on first down. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. Almost had the huge interception there. Man, what a change that would have been. Instead, we're looking at 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
I Obviously, very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. This time he's got his man. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. He got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Looking to throw, it's Fagnano. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. A gut check on the doorstep. Third and goal here in overtime. He caught it. Touchdown, Huskies. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
Number 10, with the catch and score.
They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for 2. He'll set up to throw. They can't convert, and the lead remains at 6, and now they'll have to go on defense.
That keeps the score. UConn 34, Rutgers.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll throw it on first down. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snags it! Touchdown, State University of New Jersey! They got this thing tied up in double overtime.
Number 3.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Slams it ahead. They don't get it. A great stop by the defense, and we will play a third overtime. So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. Was to pass. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2.
And makes the score. Rutgers 36, UConn.
Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. Off the play fake. He makes the grab for the 2 and ties the game. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that 2-point conversion bag really is. They're stopped on the 2-point try, and we are still tied.
Remains tied.
After the stop, now a 2-point try to win the game. Wide receiver coming across in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. That's it. That's the ball game. The 2-point try is a winner in OT. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.